Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. In today's video I'm going to be doing a little Q&A slash get to know me. I put a question box up on my Instagram story and I've got a few questions to answer. I also just went and got a matcha from Starbucks. I got matcha with white chocolate mocha syrup, which I didn't realise until after that it was mocha, which is like coffee. And then I asked for 1 pump of vanilla. But I wish I asked for a straw. So let's get the questions up. I'm going to start with this one just because it seems fitting. It says, why did you want to start making content? I started making content when I first started the gym, which is actually one of my other questions. It says, how long have you been on your gym journey? So I started making content about 3 years ago. I've always wanted to start YouTube. I just never have. I used to do it when I was like 12, you know, when people used to do like what's in their bag or like lip balm collections. Like I used to do stuff like that, but I actually deleted them all. Do I regret that? Yes, because imagine if I just kept going and going and going, who knows where I'd be right now, but I guess I'll never know. And I've always just been putting it off. I never really knew what I would do or yeah. And then when I started the gym, obviously I was like, I could document my fitness journey. I lost a bit of weight and I was like, I could just start documenting. And it was actually my friend Ellis who said, just start an Instagram page. And I did. And ever since then, I just started posting every day. And yeah, and now I've got a really nice little like community, a really close-knit group of girls that I like chat to, and it is honestly just the best. Then started posting on TikTok more frequently, and that has started to grow. And yeah, I just love it. I love documenting the gym, my life, just vlog like day-to-day things. So yeah, and now obviously I've come onto YouTube, which honestly, it just makes me really, really happy. Again, I do regret not starting it earlier, but you shouldn't really have regrets, and I'm starting it now, and that's all that matters. And I just can't wait to keep posting and making fun videos. Yeah, so that is why I started making content, basically to document my fitness journey, and now I just like to document my life and what I get up to. Someone asked, what is my favourite colour from Honor Active? I've got quite a few favourites. The colour that comes straight to my mind is rosewood. I have got a few pieces in rosewood and I think it is such a gorgeous colour, as well as oil blue. I've got a couple of pieces in that, and every time I put it on I just love it. Like, it's such a classy, lovely colour. Again, you've got like ash grey. If I had to pick, probably rosewood. I just think that's such a stunning colour. Yeah, but I love so many. So many. Someone asked what my current goals are. I'm assuming... Okay, someone's literally pulled up right next to me. Should I just carry on? Okay. Someone asked what my current goals are. I'm guessing that they mean in the gym. And to be honest, I'm not really sure where, like, I love the gym, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it's so difficult to know constantly like where you're at with it, and whether you want to be in a cut and lose weight, or whether you want a big berm and to put and to keep like gain muscle, and I just think there's so much to it that makes it really difficult. And right now I'm in a bit of a rut with like my eating, and so right now I'm just enjoying the gym and I'm enjoying movement. I wouldn't say I'm striving to be stronger, like I'm not necessarily like progressively overloading on all my weights. I'm not trying to be the strongest I've ever been and up my weights each session. I am just enjoying movement. I love going to the gym. Yeah, I'm in terms of like current goals, as in not just gym, I am doing my level 2 and 3 PT online course, which is really exciting. So I'm currently working on that. So that's a current goal in terms of like the fitness related side of things. Yeah. So to answer, I'm just enjoying movement and still going to the gym. In terms of like my nutrition, it's a bit hit or miss. I probably will go back into another cut soon. I just don't know when. Yeah. What is my favourite gym exercise? I would say lateral raises is my favourite. And also barbell, Smith machine hip thrusts. I also really love those. How to stay consistent and disciplined even alongside a full-time job. I'm finding it so hard. Honestly, girl, I feel you. I think it is so difficult to have a full-time job, go to the gym, see your friends and family, spend time for yourself. Like, I just think there's so many things to fit in just one day. Like, it can be difficult, but I would just say to just structure your day. And that's coming from someone that doesn't structure their day. I'm really bad at planning, but if that's something you're good at, like maybe like time blocking your day, so like you know when your work is, so are you going to go before work or are you going to go after work? Like, when's that going to fit in with your, like, when is the gym going to fit in with your day, but also to leave yourself enough time for an early night, or like if you want more time like in the morning, or do you need to like cut out a day in the gym to try and like make it all fit better? I don't know. You've just got to look at your week and not put so much pressure on yourself. I think it's really important to just, like, if you do need to take one day out of the gym in order to make you feel more sane, definitely do that. You don't want to get to the end of the week and be so run down because you've had your like 8 to 12 hour day at work and then also your 2-hour gym session. Like, do you know what I mean? I just think make it work for yourself. And yeah, I hope I answered that correctly. I do think discipline also plays a massive part. Like, you're not always going to be motivated, and sometimes if I finish work, all I want to do is just go home. But I know that if I do that, I'm just going to be sat there thinking I could be at the gym right now, or like, why did I just come home? So go to the gym, then you'll always feel better. Like, it's true when people say you're always going to feel better when you've done a gym session. Whether it's a shit gym session, you're still going to feel better. How do you get your hair so long and healthy? Thank you. It doesn't feel long and healthy at the minute. I had a cut not that long ago, and I was looking back at old pictures at how long my hair was and thought, oh my god, I want it long again. I try not to put heat on it. I would say I put heat on my hair once, maximum twice a week. I oil my hair once a week, and I only wash my hair once a week. I don't know if that plays a part. I hardly ever wash my hair more than once a week. And when I slick it back, I don't use like hairspray or gel. I use like hair masks or Olaplex number 3 I use to put in it to like help slick it back. I sleep with it in a plait. I always, at the end of all my showers, like when I'm washing the conditioner, I always use cold water. Not for the whole shower, obviously, but like when I wash the conditioner out, I always use, did I just say cold shower? I always use cold water to wash out the conditioner. Very minimal heat, sleep with it in a plait, wash it once, twice a week, and oil your scalp as well. Like I use rosemary oil. I used to use hair syrup, but I've run out and I've actually not repurchased it, but I want to. It's just something that I've not got around to doing. But hair syrup, I really liked that when I use it, but rosemary oil I always just put in like an hour or two before washing my hair. Like if I'm tidying my room, I put it in, or if I've got like a slick back bun, like I'll put the rosemary oil in. Someone said, never get to watch YouTube again or never work out again. Now that is a difficult question, because if anyone knows me, they know how much I love YouTube. Like, I don't watch anything. I'm not really a massive film person. If you'd asked me if I've watched a film, I'm probably going to say no. I always just watch YouTube. If I'm eating, YouTube is on. If I'm tidying my room, YouTube is on. Like, yeah, I've been watching YouTube forever. Oh my gosh. It depends. If I pick YouTube, can I still do like home workouts? And like, is it specifically just the gym? Oh my God. Or no, that's actually so difficult, because obviously like I can still move my bodies another way. Like, can I still do walking? Are we just talking like not weightlifting? I actually don't know what I'd do without YouTube. I think I'd go insane. Like, I'd just be so bored, because I don't watch anything else. But I think I'd be able to cope with not weightlift. Can I still go to like classes? Because I'm deep in this way too much. It says never work out again. So that's like no form of, oh my gosh. Oh my God, I can't just never work out again. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to say no YouTube, as much as that makes my heart break. I'm gonna have to just be a film girl and just start watching films and TV shows. Yeah, that's my answer. What made you want to start the gym? So before I started the gym, I was so lazy. Like, I did nothing. I did very little to no exercise, and I was so unconfident, and I just was never doing anything about it for so long. Like, I was always just moaning, always just like unhappy. Going out, I was always self-conscious, like, and I just wasn't ever doing anything about it until I decided to go to the gym. And before I started properly, I think there was a few times where I went in and out of the gym and didn't know what I was doing. Obviously was never going to go back. I was like younger. And then it got to the point where I was like, okay, let's try. Signed up to Everlast, and I went once and thought, yeah, I'm going to give this a go. Started going, and then next minute I'm in the gym 5 days a week. I started off just doing like cardio, because the cardio section looked over the weight section, so I could like look at everyone doing weights and kind of get a feel for like what they were doing, so that I could like go and copy them. I went with my friend Brogan and my brother's girlfriend Lydia. We went together, and honestly, if it wasn't for them, who knows, I probably wouldn't have carried on, because they helped me so much at the start of my brother helped me so much at the start of my fitness journey and my gym journey. And then, yeah, I started going 5 days a week. I then, about 8 months in, started to like see the weight drop like quite like drastically, and was like, oh my God, this is like amazing. And then, yeah, because I started seeing results, I stayed I stayed consistent at it. And then, yeah, 3 years later, I couldn't imagine my life without the gym. I look back at videos of when I first started the gym and think, what in the world was that girl doing? All the exercises were wrong and the form was so bad, but it is honestly all just a learning curve. Like, my advice to anyone that starts out the gym is just go for it. Like, you're probably going to do it wrong, you probably have no idea what you're doing, but that's the way you're going to learn. Like, watch other people, watch TikToks. Like, even now, still to this day, 3 years on, if I'm trying a new exercise or if there's an exercise I haven't done, I'm sat there watching TikToks, like, at the gym. There's no shame in that. Like, that's a way of learning, and I think it's important to not be afraid to ask for help or watch people, or because it's all part of your journey. So yeah. How many babies? I would like 2 babies. Ideally, I've always said when I'm 25. That is in 2 years. I've always said 25. Like, for years and years, I've said I want to be 25 when I have my first baby. But I am in a long-term relationship, and it depends if we're going to get a house. But, well, when we're going to get a house. Ideally, I would love to have my first baby at 25 or 26, but who knows. But to answer the question, 2. I would like 2. Jay's always said 3. I don't know if he still wants 3, but 2. 5-year plan, that follows on nicely. So my 5-year plan, how old am I going to be in 5 years? So 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So when I'm 28, I would love to have my first child by then. I also would love to be in mine and Jay's first house, settled in nicely to our first house with a baby, hopefully. I also would love to be self-employed by then, hopefully way before then. Hopefully either online coaching or social media full-time, or just self-employed. I would love that. Just healthy, happy, content. Yeah. So 5 years, 1 child, possibly pregnant with my second, who knows. In our house, self-employed, happy, healthy, content. Yeah, that sounds perfect. What is my zodiac sign? My zodiac sign is a Cancer, and I am a true Cancer. I am emotional, sentimental. I feel things very deeply. I cry a lot. And I'm sensitive. So, yeah. Cancer, 25th of June, 2002. What is your favourite film? Like I said earlier, I literally never watch films. I mean, I have watched films, but I'm not like a film watcher. If I'm doing anything, I'm putting YouTube on. I'm never putting on a film. Do you know what film I used to love when I was younger? And I was actually thinking about it earlier. I was going to try and find it to watch. 16 Wishes. That, I've watched that so many times. I love that, to the point where I've written my own 16 wishes before I was 16, obviously. It's in my memory box somewhere. If anyone has watched 16 Wishes, please let me know in the comments, because what a great film. I mean, me and Jay, was it like 2 years ago, I started watching the Harry Potters. Now I'm honestly obsessed. I want to watch them again every single autumn, winter. Like, I'm like, can we watch Harry Potter? We've watched them twice now. He's watched them so many times, and probably so many other people have watched them so many times. But again, like, every time he suggests a film, I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. And then we end, like, The Hunger Games. I was like, no, I don't want to watch that. It's going to be rubbish. We put it on and I was hooked, and now we watched them all, and I really did enjoy that. Obviously, like, Bridesmaids, oh my god, The Notebook. How could I forget about The Notebook? The Notebook is my favourite film. And also Dear John. Oh, I'm going to have to watch them. Dear John, The Notebook, any what's it called? Rom-com? No. Romance. I'm a romance girl at heart. Romance book, romance film, anything romance is right up my street. So, Notebook, Dear John, Harry Potter. Should we say them? Top 3. Next holiday destination. I don't actually know. We're currently in July. Me and Jay want to go away in November, but we have no idea where to go. If anyone has been away in November that's not too far away, like I would love to go to Dominican Republic or Mexico, but we're looking... Oh, that scared me. We're looking at only going for a week, and that's a bit far, in my opinion, to go for a week. So if anyone knows anywhere that's hot in like maximum like 4 or 5 hours away, please let me know in November, because we're looking to go away for Jay's birthday in November. So yeah, so next holiday will be in November, but we're not sure where. We haven't booked anything just yet. Favourite brand other than Honor, lol. Everyone knows that Honor Active is my favourite brand of all times, and I will be an affiliate, just putting it out there. I obviously love My Protein. I do get to work with My Protein as an ambassador. I do have a code LEP. I'll leave it on the screen. So I love My Protein for their supplements and like protein powder. I do also wear their clothes. Their loungewear is really, really nice. So My Protein, but if I'm taking away gym related, my favourite... I actually don't know, because all I own is Honor Active. Like, obviously I love like Zara, Bershka, Stradivarius, Pull & Bear, but God, I don't know. Honor Active. That is my favourite brand. Don't know what to say other than that. Okay, that is actually all the questions that I screenshotted. I really hope you guys enjoyed and feel like you got to know me a little bit more. If you do have any other questions, pop them down below and we can have a little chat in the comments. Let me know what else you want to see from me. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a lovely day or rest of the week or whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all in my next video. Love you all so much.